Man, baby. I'm gonna put myself first, as I always do. I made these mistakes too, and I've kind of grown from them. You know, some of the mistakes that I've made, or the mistakes that I'll talk about, or things that I usually talk about on these videos. I don't realize that I'm doing this with many of my videos, guys, but basically what I'm doing is self-reflection. And self-reflection, in turn, it brings up self-growth, because you're reflecting on oneself, whether your wrongs or your rights, or just your journey throughout life. And when you take the time to look at yourself and do some self-reflection and really just make yourself accountable, and I do that on a video, I do that in my personal life, in my own privacy with myself. I put myself accountable. I say these things to myself. I do these things with myself. And I mean, like prayer, meditation, really self-reflecting on my wrongs, things that can be changed. How can I look at and view things? How is my body actually feeling? My mind and my emotions responding? Are my feelings in check in certain areas? And really just grasping upon my self-actualization and really reflecting. And that's what I don't realize I've been doing with a lot of these videos. Why I'm saying I put myself first, because I have done many of these things, and I wanted to help you kind of look at it. And then also I see it happening a lot with others when they're talking to me about it, and I see that, well, maybe they should be looking at it this way, and I see it person after person after person. I'm like, yeah, so it's a majority of you feeling this way, which I completely understand. But if you really did some self-reflection, it would help you grow into this newer space, this newer version of you. So, man, baby. I think I've done this before too, and you know, what would be my definition of a man, baby? And that's just basically, you know, acting like a me, selfish. When problems arise, maybe. But my comfort comes first, and this and that. Here's the thing that I did wrong. I wasn't like all selfishly about me. I was really just I was always trying to please. I'm always trying to see what I can do for the other person, is what I was doing. That's not so much a man, baby. That comes from childhood trauma, from lack of love, and trying to gain love, and trying to gain appreciation, respect, and love and comfort from the person that was supposed to be raising you, but didn't fully have that. So you're always trying to please them, and trying to be the pleaser. Eventually it bites down on you, because the person realizes, oh, all you want to do, all your existence is to please me in life, and then I can toy you around by just doing this to you. All right, so with that said, took a couple side trips. Man, baby. Here's the thing that I've done, and I've seen it. I've heard about it happening. I haven't seen it. I've heard about it happening. I've actually seen it a couple times. Is where you're saying to yourself, you're in a conversation. There's many different situations, but a man baby, what a man baby can be. But you're in this conversation with this woman, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or somebody. And you realize that they are maybe kind of sending out some bait to get a reaction out of you, to piss you off, and or they are saying something that was completely wrong that got you guys to that particular point of argument, and they're reflecting back on what just happened that got you there, but you didn't see it the same way she did, or the same way he did. And they're saying it was completely different from what it really happened, in order to get a reaction out of you. And you're like, and your response is this man baby response. So what are you? No, that's not what are you? Oh my God. Like, and to me, that's kind of like having this man baby approach. Oh my, like when we were kids, we did that kind of stuff, you know, and you got to really show restraint, and it's not like a massive effort. I mean, you got to practice this in your own personal space. You see somebody saying to you, no, because you did this wrong, but it was like, wait a minute, I'll give you an example of something that recently happened that just off the top of my head. You broke up with me. I didn't break up with you. You broke up with me because of this, and I said fine, and I agreed to it. If you want to break up, well, break up, go. And this person was like, you're the one who's breaking up. You're the one who's leaving me. You're this and this and that. And I said, no, I didn't. I could have responded in my old way, my old bad habit patterns. No, I didn't. Oh my God, I didn't break up. You broke up with me. Oh my God. Right? That's that fucking man baby that we got to slap out of us. And you got to you got to really look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your man. You are a real fucking man, okay? You got to remember this. Sometimes we got to be reminded by this because we're so influenced by the outside world. We have these massive companies, and there's this huge influence to just control our minds. And you got to remember that you got a fucking dick between your legs, okay? You got muscle on your body, okay? And you're meant to build and conquer. And I'm not saying this in like in a blowed up ego type of way. Like, dude, you came into existence on this earth to do good things and not act like that, like a man baby. And so we do some correction of ourselves. Maybe we do some self-reflection of ourselves, and we fix some things about ourselves that we should be fixing, and you know, we made these mistakes. Okay, let's fix them, and now I'll become a better man. And how are we responding? That's great, but you got to fix those things about yourself. You can't continue to react that way like a woman. You can't continue to react that way like your childhood trauma. Oh my God, I can't. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Just very clearly, you know how much control and power that you can have in this particular situation, in a conversation like that, when you say, it's not what I said. And don't give it no energy whatsoever. Because you know what? You know how you fuel them? Do you know how you fuel them and fire them? By looking their way and showing a face of distress and trying to elevate your voice and excitement and getting to these higher decibels, these feminized decibels. Save your energy for greatness. Save your energy for the gym. Save your energy for work. Save your energy for your children. Save your energy for yourself. You're an option as well too. You're a man. You're an option. Save your energy. We don't need to be getting into these arguments with your husband, your ex-husband, or your ex-wife, your woman. You don't need to be getting into these arguments. I'm particularly having this conversation with men on this video, but this does go for both people. Let's have respect for both genders here. Okay? Let's have respect for both genders here. There are some women that watch my videos. I love you ladies as well too. I respect you too. You're good women. You didn't have to have those things happen to you as well. But there's a lot of men here. You know that mostly this kind of shit happens to men, and we've been running rampant. And there's a lot of these women out here making you look bad, and you're probably a good queen, and you probably do want to have a good man. You want to take care of them. You want to love them. You want to appreciate them. And you here and you found my channel, so we appreciate you. We know that there's some good women out there. There's very few of you. So the good ones, I do want to say, hey, you know, we see you. But guys, it's too much. We're too much of this man baby response and reactions. That's unhealthy. We can't be doing that shit. You got to fix that. You got to fix that. And it takes time and effort to fix that. You got to be in the fire, in the trenches of an argument or a situation or in your fears, and learn how to restrain. Less is more. Less overreacting, less loud decibels, less words, less physical actions and movements. Less is more. And restrain, discipline yourself. I love you guys. Talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.